Okay. And we in this bitch, man. Episode 177, man. Look, you know how the fuck you here. Let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Thin line between genius and insanity. Hosted by yours truly. OG! You know the fucking rest, but let's get into it.
Welcome to Raw is OG!
Alright, you know the fuck they do. Don't play on me, man.
DJ! Hit me! Yep. Damn. Fuck it up. Yes, sir. What's poppin' with y'all? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly, OG. Hatch, now spend that block, man. It's a Saturday recording, man. I'm lit as a motherfucker, baby. I'm feeling good, man. I got the games on the big screen. Who we got playing right now? Who is this? It's Georgia versus Auburn. You know I got money on Georgia. Ranked number one in the motherfucking nation, man. So you know I have to put some money on the Bulldogs. It's a good game, though. It's tied up in the fourth quarter. I think it's like 6 minutes left. So it's a good game. 2020. It's a great motherfucking big game. Smoke clouds everywhere. Weed is on the table. All things considered, ladies and gentlemen, I am lit. It is a lit situation, okay? I woke up this morning, you know what I'm saying? Made me some breakfast, you know what I'm saying? Breakfiante, you know what I'm saying? Got busy, got it high, you know what I'm saying? Had a little time with the dog, was on the patio, looked at the sky, you know, in the clouds, smoked a little bit. All things considered, once again, I'm lit. Episode 177, we in this bitch, baby. But what's good with y'all? Hope y'all out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe. There's a whole lot of shit going on. Chris meditation each and every motherfucking episode. With a shout out to everybody around the world that's tapping and enjoying the conversation. I truly appreciate all the motherfucking love and support, man. Keep this empire break by motherfucking break. I do want to say, shout out to everybody that tapped into the last episode 176 live streaming episode. It was truly a great episode to be back on live streaming. I had to take a long break, a long motherfucking break from doing a live streaming episode, and also just getting out there and being one with, allowing people to engage with the platform and stuff like that. Just because, I was stuck on my own grind, progressing, seeing the numbers climb that way. We kind of shied away from some things that turned me away from, collab and things like that. And I also been reaching out with other people. Got some things lined up. We're going to collab with other people to finish out phase 2, I should say. So, like I said, man, every Wednesday, we will be live streaming an episode every Wednesday. I will be posting on my platform a lot more. I know this past Wednesday, it was more so if you tap into the episode, you new type shit. But I want to thank everybody that tapped in, man. People that engaged with the comments, everybody that was just, listen to the episode, love the episode. It made me feel great getting back on live streaming, man. So once again, shout out to everybody that tapped in and fuck with your motherfucking boy. But it's a whole lot from the document. It's a whole lot of shit. It's a Saturday report. We got a big fight going on tonight. Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. So I'm tapped into that. Got money on that fight. So I want to get this episode out so y'all can get this shit on time with this great ass fucking content. But it's a whole lot from the document. Let's go and get right into it, man. As a content creator, as a podcaster, man, it can become very, very, very challenging to come up with content, come up with topics, to do things, to push the boundaries, push the, to move the needle, to get your shit buzzing in the right direction, to hit the algorithm, to go viral, to get eyes on you type shit. And the reason why it can become very challenging is because as a content creator, you do meet that fork in the road. And I'll be honest with you, I think all people start off in this shit with a moral compass. I really do. I think everybody starts off with a moral compass in this content creator shit. I think they all have an idea of the shit they want to do when they get a camera. You know what I'm saying? When the idea is, I want to start a YouTube channel, I want to start a podcast, I want to do this, do that. I think the idea is one thing, but what they sometimes eventually do to become successful is something totally different. And I think that usually happens when people are met with that fork in the road of, do I want to fucking make money, be successful, and get clout, to get clout and get it's viral content? Or do I want to play the slow grind and see what the fuck happens at the end? And I'll be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? For the first 177 episodes of this journey, I'm on that grind. I'm on that path of slow grind. We'll see what happens at the end. I know why I'm doing this. It'll pay off in the end type shit, right? But I've been met time and time again with the opportunity to go left and go viral, get clouded, you know what I'm saying, and become somebody who maybe I wouldn't like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't know what I would become if I go that route. I don't know. And maybe that's me thinking too deep into it, but I think everybody has that decision they have to make when they get into this industry, I guess. But the one thing that I've always despised, the one trend I've always despised in this content making space is for fucking some reason, belief that niggas are having these shows giving women, you know what I'm saying, life advice, sex advice, telling them what all men think they're doing with their fucking body. We have to stop this shit. I have no problem with the fresh and fit niggas no more. I have no problems with the Andrew Tate niggas no more. Even with the little Aiden Ross nigga, the fucking, what was the nigga named Kevin Samuels, Charles. I don't got a problem with these niggas no more. You know why I don't have a problem no more? Because look at this shit as content creation. I don't even believe these niggas is doing the shit they truly believe in. I truly don't. I think niggas was met with that fork in the road and they know where to get them clicks, where to know where to generate them money, and they said, fuck it, but we going full tilt motherfucking buggy. Do I still on them more? Can I fuck with them personally? Fuck no. But am I finna have an attitude when I see these niggas content come across my shit now? Hell no. I just, just scroll past it gently. But I used to get mad. I used to be like, bro, how is everybody just letting this shit slide? Because I don't fuck with that. And what made me bring this up on this episode is because recently you had Shannon Sharp bring Brittany Renner on his podcast. And I gotta be honest with you, that's fucking weird as fuck. Not weird because Shannon Sharp can't branch out and do new shit, but it's weird as fuck because it's Shannon Sharp, and Shannon Sharp, what the fuck are you doing talking to Brittany Renner?
Wow.
What the fuck? I got a question, brother. I'll be honest with you. Can we wrap this Brittany Renner shit the fuck up, man? I'm be real with you. Can we wrap this shit the fuck up? What the fuck do she got to talk about? What do we got to talk? She not selling shit but sex. You know what bothers me the most about bitches, bro? Bitches that sell sex, but at the same time try to convince you they not hoes. Like, in what fucking world is this, bitch? In what world is this? What world is this where you sitting around every fucking male nigga that you in the room with, within 6 feet of, you flirting with, you flirting mad heavy with, you batting your eyes, selling sex, we know what you're doing. I love it. But at the same time, stop trying to tell me you not a hoe for real. Because I'm gonna be real with you, the type of nigga I am, I'm not even sitting there in my mind thinking about how much of a hoe you are. But the moment you keep trying to act like you're not a hoe for real, that's when I'm gonna start to be like, you insulting my motherfucking intelligence, hoe. Like, for real, we gotta wrap this Brittany Renner shit the fuck up, man. I was trying to stand up for Shorty when she was on the little episode with Charleston White drunk and shit, tripping, probably off some other shit. But I'm getting real sick and tired of everywhere I look. She's somewhere on somebody's platform telling us about her fucking sex life.
Wow.
Why are you telling me you only slept with 35 men? And you keep trying to act like there's not a lot of motherfucking me people. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. You want to put 35 people in one room. Real shit, put 35 people in one room. See, when you just say the number 35, it don't sound like, it's a lot. But to me, that's still a lot of motherfucking me people. I ain't gonna lie to you. But don't say 35 people, but then try to come out and say, but it was only majority of them was only slept with for one time. They were one night stands. Bitch, quit trying to fucking tell me shit and then try to caveat it with, I'm not a hoe for real. What do she got to talk about, y'all? And I'm not trying to just point her out because there's plenty of people who there's a microphone in front of them that's clouded that don't talk about a motherfucking thing. There's plenty of people. But for the last 2 fucking months, it feel like, it's been around Brittany Renner and Brittany Renner, who she fucking, and Brittany Renner talking about how she thought PJ Washington was her guy. Bitch, you was wrong, okay? Get over that shit. PJ with a whole new bitch. Everywhere I fucking turn, it's, we gotta wrap this Brittany Renner shit the fuck up. We gotta wrap this obsession that men are having for some strange ass reason to try to get Brittany Renner in a fucking room and change her. Y'all trying to save this bitch? Y'all trying to save this bitch? The fuck is this, The Exorcist? The fuck is this? Why is Shannon Sharp sitting across Brittany Renner trying to tell her when she's saying all this wild shit, how it's coming off? Who the fuck is Shannon? Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I love Shannon Sharp. I love Shay Shay. I fuck with him, okay? But until Shannon Sharp addressed them goddamn rumors, I'm fucking this goddamn stylist. What's his stylist name? D Print? Oh, first of all, ain't no nigga named D Print finna be around me, brother. You gotta change your fucking name, okay? Your name better be fucking, we call you D? You better drop the print, my nigga. What the fuck is this? So until Shannon Sharp addressed those rumors of him fucking his stylist, and Shannon Sharp all here talking about he ain't been with a woman in motherfucking me years. Motherfucker, until you address that problem, I don't give a fuck how strong you is. You don't deserve the right to sit across no motherfucking me bad bitch talking about what the fuck she can do and what she can't do with her motherfucking me pussy and how it's accepted against the motherfucking me country, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? Why is niggas so obsessed with this trend? Gotta go. I'm sorry, this has to go. Brittany Renner's a beautiful woman, but Brittany Renner, what the fuck are you doing? I'm dying to see what Brittany Renner's gonna be like in 10 years. I promise I'm dying to see it. Because what you see right now is a woman who's battling against the shit she's doing. Brittany Renner don't like what she's doing, bro. She don't, bro. I'm telling you. When she was drunk on that motherfucking me platform, she hated how motherfuckers perceived her. She hates how people look at her, bro. She knows that people look at her and they think little of her. She hates that. But bitch, you the one who keep getting on these platforms, giving us information that we just shouldn't fucking know. I should not know how many people you slept with. No matter what number you say. You see when you said 35, how majority of us people think 35 isn't a lot of motherfucking people for a woman to be in her 30s, for a woman who had been like off to college, for an attractive fucking woman like yourself. How majority of us thought 35 wasn't a big number. But you see when you said that, you see the reaction that Shannon Sharp gave, that lame ass overreaction. He drunk every goddamn meat alcoholic beverage on the goddamn meat table. You have to stop giving us this stupid ass information that we shouldn't have. Because even with information like that, people are looking. They're looking to fucking belittle you. That is, you're easy, you're low-hanging fruit. Fuck talking about me. Let's talk about this bitch that's fucking everybody. Let's talk about the bitch who don't even respect herself. Let's just throw the jokes on her because she's low-hanging fruit. You keep doing it to yourself. You battling with your motherfucking self in real time, but you keep doing the same shit that's caused you to battle with your motherfucking self. Oh. So in 10 years, I'm dying to see what Brittany Renner's like. I'm dying to see what the fuck Brittany Renner's like. We have to stop this. Baby girl, go sit down. Go to Turks and Caicos. You know what I'm saying? Go chill out. Just go shoot some nice photos. Put that ass on display or something. Just shut the fuck up, please. The more she talks, the less attractive she gets, bro, because she's destroying her own motherfucking self-value. Every time she talks. Why do I know over 30? Why do I know majority of the niggas you slept with was one night stands? Why do I know that? Why do we know that? Why are you running on every motherfucking platform who will put a microphone in your face saying these things? Why? Why? You keep talking about the book you wrote. You talking about the book, you talking about how Colin Kaepernick slid you the fuck out? Made you pay for your own motherfucking airfare, bitch? You talking about that book? You've been doing this since 2018. When are you gonna stop? The shit is just getting fucking ridiculous at this point. Like, let me fuck at this point. Hey now, let me get in there. Let me show the girl. Man, just beautiful woman. It's just both sides of this shit really aggravates me, bro. It's like the self-sabotage portion of it. It's like, why are you saying this? Like, what? The input can't be matching the output, baby girl. You can't be receiving enough money to keep self-sabotage. You can't. You just can't. I know you can't. You can't. You cannot. The money you're receiving, it has nothing to do with you telling us how many people you fucked. Nothing to do with it. But the hatred that you're receiving has everything to do with that. Everything. So it's like that part aggravates me. And the other part of the niggas who are just speaking for other niggas, like, nigga, what? Why the fuck? I don't never respect a nigga who thinks it's his duty to sit across women and educate them and school them and give them the voice for other men. Nigga, first of all, like I said, until Shannon Sharp addressed those rumors of them fucking another man, brother, stay in your fucking lane and talk about that shit on ESPN, please. It's just niggas, I'm tired of seeing these episodes, this shit come across my feed of niggas just interviewing women, getting the tea. How many niggas you fuck? How many dicks you suck? You know when you tell us this, it makes us feel some way. Why the fuck you ask the question then, nigga? Why the fuck you want to talk to her if this conversation is throwing you the fuck off? I'm just fucking sick, man. I'm really motherfucking me sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. Real motherfucking me talk. But moving on. You know, in this content space, once again, one of the main reasons why I made this platform is because my ego, man. I stroked my motherfucking ego. What can I say, man? I love being right. I love when I say things I put in the atmosphere and it's on wax and those things start to materialize. You know what I'm saying? Those things start to materialize. I can always come back and say, ha! I told you, niggas. Over the last, what would you say, 50 or so episodes, one of the more common topics, I should say, on this platform has been hip-hop is dead. We need the big dogs to start sparring with each other, you know, so to revive this shit. And, you know, the big dogs, let's just identify the big dogs. You got Drake, R.B. Graham, and you got J. Cole, you got Kendrick Lamar. Those are the big dogs in my eye. You got the Futures, you know, so you got those guys, but come on now. You know what I'm saying? The big dogs are those three guys. And when I say I need the big dogs to spar with each other, it's not because I want to hear some boom bap, you know, it's just some boom bap rap. It's because I respect these guys' lyricism, and I also respect these guys' song-making abilities. And I believe it's an equal fight, a fair fight against all three. You know, when it was a Drake and Meek Mill beef, yeah, Meek Mill was a big enough rapper. He was a big rapper, but he didn't have enough resources, clearly. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that would be a thing between Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. No matter which way the beat goes, no matter which way the words are being thrown at, I don't believe there will be a resource, you know what I'm saying, deficiency in any of those battles. I think it's a fair fight across the fucking board. I believe each of them have carved out their own lanes, their own fan bases, their own fanfare, and they're respected for what the fuck they do to. It wouldn't be a matter of someone's more clouded or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But remember those songs where Kendrick said, just say my name and I promise that you see Candyman? Remember those songs when Kendrick said, if I gotta go hard, bitch, I'm gonna make it look sexy. Like pull up, hop out, ever out, make it look sexy. You just want slapping the fuck out of a motherfucker. I was always sitting back like, who is he talking to? Is he talking to Drake? Is he telling Drake to say his name? All these years, I was saying, man, he gotta be talking about Drizzy Drake. We've heard leaked verses, you know, them talking about Big Sean, Jay Electronica, mentioning other people's name. We got the Control verse and stuff like that, where he said everybody's name. And he's been poking that stick saying, say my name on some No Destiny's Child shit, but come on, nigga, say my name and we can go at type shit. And all these years, we just always assumed he was talking about Drake. I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I think he was talking to J. Cole.
Wow.
Yes, I thought J. Cole and Kendrick was very much cool, but I've never mistaken their relationship to be as close as J. Cole and Drake. You see J. Cole and Drake at each other's Oktoberfest and Dreamfest all the time. You see them niggas hanging with each other all the time. Not trying to get into a bro fest or nothing like that, but it's clear that J. Cole and Drake has always been cool. As much as we think it's a cordial relationship between Kendrick and Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole, we don't really fucking know. Well, we know for a fact that them two niggas is cool. So even on this song that came out with Lil Yachty and J. Cole, we're gonna skip past the Lil Yachty portion of it because Lil Yachty, come on, man. I'm happy that you're still in the game. I'm happy that you carved out this unbelievable space that somehow, some way, you're being respected and being viewed as someone that's very pivotal in the culture. I don't understand it. I do think that's a clear indication of why hip hop is in the state that it's in right now, but it's no fault of your own. I'm not trying to diss you whatsoever. I think it's great that you are the main sole contributor to why this woman empowerment shit is even a thing. You birthed this shit with the whole City Girls Act Up shit. Without you, this shit wouldn't be a thing. And the more I hear you rap, I heard the AMP Cypher shit, heard your Solo Boy Concrete shit. Didn't really like neither one of those. Didn't like your verse on this J. Cole shit. Your delivery's pretty awful. There may be some bars hidden in there, but brother, if it don't sound right coming to my ears, I will never say it's good. Ever. But that's not here to diss you, but I will say the more I do hear you rap, the secret recipe is indeed a fact. That man wrote that Jumbotron popping shit.
Wow. I
don't give a fuck. Well, you can't convince me that Lil Yachty didn't write that shit. And I'm not here to get into the whole, oh, he wrote that Drake is a buck. No, I'm not here to talk about none of that shit. What I'm here to say is, I salute you, Yachty, for what you have done. No one can believe it. It's hard as fuck to believe, even when the proof is in the fucking pudding. But you very well should just be a writer, brother. A writer, producer, behind the scenes, swagged out nigga. But when it comes to this rap shit, I think the most respectful way to say all the disrespectful shit you want to say to Lil Yachty when you hear him rap is just to simply say, Lil Yachty, nah. I think that's the best way to put that, man. And everything else you're doing, congratulations, man. Salute to you. But yeah, fuck that verse. J. Cole. Oh, J. Cole snapping on shit. J. Cole sending shots at not only K. Dot. I think J. Cole sending shots at Drake as well. I think J. Cole telling niggas to dance. I think J. Cole telling niggas to dance, and I think it's about that motherfucking me time. Now, you had speculation that J. Cole was dissing NBA Youngboy. You know, you heard NBA Youngboy diss J. Cole saying, it's gonna be nice to meet you and shit like that. As much as I think that that's very much a possibility, I do think that that's the case. I do think that he's also dissing NBA Youngboy, Drake, and Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar also said, you know what I'm saying, he gonna slap the fuck out of somebody. He was saying all these things in his songs, and we always thought he was talking about Drake. He also named his album Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. In this verse that J. Cole dropped in this Lil Yachty song that had everyone talking, he mentioned a lot of stepper. He kept saying the word stepper. He kept saying that shit. And it could have been a triple entendre because he could have been also dissing the NBA Youngboy by saying, nigga, you a studio stepper, really don't believe in that shit that you're doing, which is also a common narrative not only amongst J. Cole, but people like myself and a lot of people on motherfucking social media. You got the ex-security guard who just came out in a recent interview saying that NBA Youngboy is not really motherfucking like that, and he putting on a fake mean face to look, you know what I'm saying, threatening and shit like that. So it could have been a dope-ass triple entendre dissing NBA Youngboy and Kendrick Lamar. I want to read some parts of this motherfucking verse so y'all can see exactly what the fuck I'm talking about, to see exactly, is J. Cole officially saying motherfucking me candy, man. Let's get to this J. Cole verse. It says, I just want to jump to the parts of where I think he's dissing motherfucking me Kendrick. He says, Well, this is the part where I think he's dissing Drake first. He says, there's nuance, but I see hella influence in the way you dress, the way you sound, the way you try to move. You try to stay abreast on all the latest flows and all the latest tones from the generation next. Y'all chasing relevance, and it's evidenced by the way you step. Now, look, I think he's clearly talking about Drake. I think if you look at anybody in hip-hop, when you're talking about people in hip-hop who's trying to stay with the newer generation, the way they dress, the way they rap, they flows, all that shit. There's no one you can even look at and say that's not Drake. When it goes to Drake doing the motherfucking what's the shit called? With this shit, the shit he did with Central C. What's that shit called? What type of music is that? It's not no fucking reggae. What the fuck type of music is that? But the Afro beat shit, he be doing the Afro beat shit. You know, so Drake beat and dipped in a lot of motherfucking flows. That's been a conversation that's been talked about Drake for at least the last 10 motherfucking years. That's the part where I think he's talking about Drake. But he also mentioned the word step. Once again, Kendrick Lamar mentioned named his album Mr. Morale and the Big Stepper. That's hella motherfucking important right there. Now listen, now keep it going. He says, let me fast forward to where I think he's talking about Kendrick Lamar. He says, niggas fake, progressive, and woke. I started saying less. I had to stop it. People how they profit off of racial stress. Some activists got so rich they probably wish we stay oppressed. Studio steppers moving extra on songs. Faking rap, only breaking bad in the lab. Thought y'all was making meth. Niggas making threats in the lab. Thought y'all was... That's because you ain't a threat. Don't ask how I feel about no rappers. A-okay, I guess. Let me say this. I think he's dissing fucking Kendrick Lamar right there. The reason why I'm breaking this down like this, and I rarely ever motherfucking me do this, I need this fucking beef. Pause. Jesus fucking Christ. That's something wild. I need this fucking beef, brother, because it's time to truly properly rank this pecking order. J. Cole has outsold Kendrick Lamar on their last album. J. Cole rapping like this is the best verse I've heard in years. I can't play it because of copyright issues. This is the best verse I've heard in years. From any fucking body. But the reason why I say he's dissing Kendrick Lamar, because once again, Kendrick Lamar's had a narrative about him that his music is only good during times of racial movements. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is going through some shit in the culture, with some racial shit going on, niggas have always made the statement that that's the only time that Kendrick Lamar music is really powerful. Me personally, I'm a Kendrick Lamar nigga. I listen to Kendrick all the motherfucking time. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like just because I listen to Kendrick Lamar all the time that everybody else does. He is one of those guys who his songs have meanings and messages. Like I said, my homeboy said he don't want to hear that shit. He's not the only nigga that don't want to hear that shit. The industry is being dominated by niggas in Atlanta who ain't really talking about shit. Niggas in Detroit who really ain't talking about shit. It's about scamming, it's about jugging, it's about party. It's about Glocks with the switch. It's about a whole bunch of eggplants and peaches and shit right now. So I totally understand niggas don't want to hear that shit. But it's time to properly rank this motherfucking pecking order, because if he is finally saying Candyman, it's time for Kendrick to own up to all that shit. All that credit we've given him from that Control verse, all that credit of us saying he's the next greatest this, next greatest that niggas is running from him, it's time. The same shit I said about Big Sean when Kendrick dropped that verse, and nigga, if you don't believe it's to you, still say something, it's fucking time, Kendrick. Because that nigga's outselling you. J. Cole is outselling you. Kendrick last album did 220-some thousand first week. That's who the fuck would have thought that? Yeah, you're not gonna fucking outsell Drake, but you finna fucking outsell J. Cole, nigga. But that's not the case no more. So it's that fucking time, brother. It's time to step up to the plate. Your last album wasn't received that well from everybody how they usually are. Niggas is popping that shit. Niggas is sending shots your way. They finally saying Candyman. Niggas say they see chinks in the armor. Come on, man. Step your ass to the plate. It's that motherfucking me time, nigga. Fuck Big Sean. You better worry about that nigga in Dreamville. Yeah, well, you better worry about that Carolina nigga. That Rastafarian ass nigga. You better worry about that nigga. That hooping ass nigga. You better worry about him. Fuck Big Sean. Because J. Cole ain't playing with these niggas, man. And to me, that's what's very motherfucking me clear and evident. Real motherfucking me talk. That verse was hard as a bitch. Real talk. But moving on, man. And let's get into the next topic. Let's get into DJ Vlad right fast. You know, I've been talking about Vlad a lot lately. You know, it's been a great fucking year for Vlad, bro. Vlad has had a nice impact on the culture. Vlad is one of those guys, I tell you, man, this content space, but you have to respect certain people because their grind, bro, their grind is unmatched. And when you see the amount of hate that Vlad gets, and you see him continue to keep doing this fucking thing, continue to keep putting out great motherfucking content, and you see the impact that it has continuously, you have to just tip your cat and salute a nigga like that. But the reason why Vlad is the topic this episode is because recently news has been broken that Vlad, a person who Vlad has interviewed time and time again on his platform in relation to the Tupac assassination, the Tupac murder, has been arrested in connection to ties to the actual Tupac murder.
Wow.
I'll be honest with you, the Tupac murder itself they deem it an unsolved murder mystery. But who the fuck didn't know who killed Tupac? We all pretty much knew the story, and it's crazy to me because Vlad is pretty much giving the culture the answers that they truly wanted. And the whole time he was doing that, all niggas did was call him a culture vulture.
Wow.
That's all niggas did was call him a culture vulture. If Vlad was light-skinned, if Vlad was Terrence J, my nigga, if Vlad was Terrence J, niggas would have looked at that and gave that the proper respect that it truly motherfucking me deserved. But the simple fact that Vlad is some white Russian ass nigga, it don't resonate with the culture. So now it's being released that, it's an arrest, charges being made in connection to the murder of Tupac. Niggas is like, oh my God, justice is being served. We finally getting answers. Nah, niggas. Vlad gave y'all niggas answers 5-6 years ago. Vlad, the nigga that interviewed everybody that had anything to do with this shit from both sides. That nigga Vlad interviewed the niggas who was in the car with Tupac, the niggas who was in the car behind Tupac. That nigga interviewed the niggas in the shooter's car. That nigga interviewed the cop who was on a bicycle that first arrived on the scene that Tupac said, fuck you. That nigga interviewed some hookers that was on the block selling pussy that night. That nigga interviewed every motherfucking body, dog. And the whole time, y'all called that man a fucking culture vulture. The whole time, that nigga was giving y'all some motherfucking me prime motherfucking me content, nigga. He was giving you shit you only see in movies. It just always blows my mind, bro, because like I always say, man, I'm happy that I'm not one of them people who, yeah, sometimes the messenger does matter, but the message always trumps that. You know what I'm saying? And at no point in time did I ever look at Vlad as some type of nigga who was just manipulating the culture. Nah. That nigga, yeah, because he white, niggas is going to throw that out there, but if that nigga was black, what would we say he doing, tearing down his own? What would we say then? What would we say then? It just blows my mind that niggas is acting bamboozled and surprised that Keefe D had something to do with this when Keefe D done been on fucking Vlad TV for 10 damn years saying, yeah, we did that shit. We did that shit when they smoked a blunt and drunk some alcohol. That nigga said he went and drunk some brews after we smoked Tupac, nigga. That nigga been writing books about how he killed Tupac for the last 20 goddamn years, and now all of a sudden they want to solve the goddamn case. Fuck out of here, man. Like I say, justice needs to be served. I'm all for justice. My father's murder is unsolved, so I'm all for justice no matter how long it takes. But the simple fact that the answers has been out there in the streets, nigga, for damn near 30 years now, it makes no sense to why it takes this long. Where it does make sense is why you see P. Diddy ass tripping lately. Did y'all see that video of P. Diddy get into it with the police? Telling him to go suck a cock or some shit like that. He got a ticket or some shit like that. You don't see how nervous that nigga looking now? You don't see how pressed that nigga look now? We've always heard the story about how Diddy and Bad Boy tied in with their stories with Keefe D. And Keefe D has been very open about that. How, nigga, he expected to get some type of money from that whole situation from Diddy. Now that Keefe D is actually locked up for this shit, man, please. You heard what Wax said. Wax said that nigga Diddy finna go off and be off the grid for a minute. They applying that pressure, brother. They applying that pressure. And I think for a nigga like Diddy, it's been a rough motherfucking year, I'll be honest with you. It's been a rough year. Because not that long ago, motherfuckers was trying to say he had something to do with that Jamie Foxx situation. They was trying to say he had Jamie Foxx fucked up because Jamie Foxx was talking about how Diddy was gay. You had not only that, you also had the situation about not recently, right before the Jamie Foxx situation, people talking about they wanted to get his ex-wife Kim's death reopened and investigated because people thought Diddy had something to do with that because she was going to expose him for being gay. So it's been a rough motherfucking time for Diddy, bro. It's been an interesting motherfucking time for P. Diddy. But I think it's very interesting that niggas has been giving Vlad all that flack for giving y'all the answers y'all been begging and asking for motherfucking 27 years. I truly think that's fucked up. Real talk. Moving on. You know, there is this thing that I truly and firmly believe in, and it's called fuck around and find out. It's called fuck around and find out. And on this episode of Fuck Around and Find Out, there's this YouTuber. And do we have the clip? Should I play the clip? Should I play the actual fucking clip? You know what, Hash? Let's play the clip. Let's play the fucking clip for the people. Because I don't think y'all understand what the fuck is going on. Let's play this.
I warn you that viewers might find this video disturbing.
This is the most wildest shit I've seen in my life. So as of right now, what you see is there's a YouTube pranker walking up on a random guy in the mall and playing with his phone with a message put in his face. And the man pulled out his gun and shot the fucking YouTuber in the stomach.
It was 20 seconds from the moment Cook approached Coley before Coley pulled a gun and shot him. Coley's defense attorneys argued self-defense, and since this happened, the social media world has really gotten behind Coley, saying Cook was harassing him, a complete stranger. Now, you heard Coley tell Cook to stop a few times, but then pulled that gun and shot one round, injuring the YouTuber. Coley was found not guilty of aggravated malicious wounding and guilty of shooting into an occupied dwelling because this happened inside the mall. Coley faces 2 to 10 years in prison when he's sentenced. Cook, for his part, says he plans to continue making his YouTube prank videos. Now, prosecutors told the jury that Coley brought a gun to a cell phone fight. A lot of people have weighed in on how annoying that type of behavior was, but the jury seemed to side with Coley's argument about self-defense here, which is normally reserved for someone who feels that they or a loved one is in very serious physical danger. So that,
So, first of all, I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. For the people that's listening, if you couldn't really follow along what's going on with that, there was a man who was in the mall, right? Let me just break this down. He was in the mall, minding his own business. And you guys know we're in that era of people pulling out pranks, people, pulling out the camera, trying to do pranks, go viral, and do whatever the fuck they gotta do to get that moment, get some laughter or whatever. The ignorant shit that they do. Innocent man in the mall, minding his own business, doing his own thing. This YouTuber runs up on him and starts harassing him. He pulls his phone out. Not only there's a man behind him with a camera, he pulls his phone out, and there's some type of message that's being played off the phone. He's saying, the YouTuber screaming some wild shit, trying to draw attention, and the man is telling him, no, get away from me, stop, no, get away from me. He said it once or twice. It was only, the confrontation only lasted 20 seconds. He told that nigga no once or twice. The YouTuber kept doing, he pulled out the gun and shot the nigga in the stomach. I have to be honest with you. When you see somebody get shot and you hear it was over something as little as, pulling out your phone, harassing them type shit, your immediate reaction is you would think that's an overreaction. But I have to sit here and say I stand with the shooter. Look, I'm not for people just be having guns and shooting them more willy-nilly, because I do understand we have some cowards or some suckers out here that in the smallest moments of confrontation, shit like this happens. He could have easily pushed this dude out the way. He could have easily, you know what I'm saying, punched this nigga in the face. But no, he pulled out his gun and he shot him. I feel those type of reactions are very much a higher chance of happening when sucker niggas have guns. And not even just sucker niggas. When niggas have guns, the use of that weapon raises high on the options of using it. Niggas ain't thinking about bobbing and weaving. Niggas is talking about clutching and you know what I'm saying, clutching and squeezing type shit. That's what niggas is talking, is thinking about. But I'm not here to judge someone and see if they overreacted. I'm a firm believer you can't tell someone how to react when you start fucking with them. You walked up on the wrong motherfucker, you fucked around and you found out that man was innocent, that man was minding his business. You walked up on him trying to get your content off without that man's consent. You bum rushed that man. There's no telling what that man thought. He's telling you no and you keep charging him. He lit your ass up. That's just how the fucking game goes. So I'm happy to hear that he got off of the actual charge of shooting that YouTuber. But the simple fact that he shot him inside of a mall, he's facing 2 to 10 years.
Wow.
Imagine that. That nigga finna face 2 to 10 years for fucking defending himself. While the YouTuber, yes, he got shot, but once he healed up, you heard what his plan was. To go off and continue to do his pranks. He still ain't fucking found out, apparently. And I don't know. I think that's the type of life, not life, but that's the type of world that we live in now. It's where people are risking their lives, interacting with strangers, violating, harassing people, you know what I'm saying, in regards to motherfucking me make content. And in those attempts of making that content, things like this very much can happen. And I'm one of the people who say should happen. Because none of us like to be recorded without our consent. I'm a nigga, I'm on camera right now. I hate being recorded without my consent. I hate the shit. So just imagine the motherfucker me charging you with their camera out, you know, with their phone out, screaming, talking about your bullshit. You don't know what your reaction would be. To know that this man pulled out his gun and shot this nigga, that shit's fucking crazy. Cause you don't, now that makes me think about the amount of people that got guns and you don't even fucking know it. Like, this nigga just mind his business chilling. He wasn't dead. He wasn't a threat to nobody. Until you realize, oh, that nigga could be a threat to every motherfucking body. I just think that shit is wild, man. That nigga, he fucked around and found out he got shot, and it's fucked up that the person who was ultimately in the right, ultimately was minding his own motherfucking be busy defending himself, is now facing motherfucking serious jail time. I don't even think I can fucking sit down and sit that long. 10 years? 10 years? Fuck no. Fuck no. Couldn't do it. Not your boy. Real talk. Moving on, man. Let's get into Chandler Jones real fast. You know, I'm not going to stay too long on this Chandler Jones shit. Chandler Jones has been arrested recently for a domestic situation. Chandler Jones was going viral a couple of days ago talking about the Aaron Hernandez situation, saying he don't believe Aaron Hernandez killed himself. He said John McDaniels, the head coach for the fucking Las Vegas Raiders, killed Aaron Hernandez. I don't entertain Chandler Jones. All this shit that he going viral for, that he in the news for right now, fam, I know a sick motherfucker when I see him. And I feel very comfortable saying that because who his brother is. Chandler Jones is the brother of John Jones. The same John Jones who was hitting and running motherfucking me pregnant women and shit. The same John Jones who was failing drug tests. The same John Jones who motherfucking me couldn't stay off the cocaine and shit. The same John Jones who was fucking hiding up on the UFC rings and shit so they wouldn't fucking give him a drug test. It's the same John fucking Jones, bro. I'm not surprised that his brother is the same nigga who just, within the last year, stumbled into a motherfucking police station, ass naked, high as fuck. I'm not surprised. Chandler Jones has been a wild, nut-ass nigga for a long-ass time. So I've always tried to stay away from even commenting on him because something's off there. And if his brother wasn't John Jones, I would have been like easily said, yeah, some CTE shit. Like how we classify with all the other football players who be on some wild activity. But the simple fact that his brother is John Jones, brother, I think that's some genetic shit going on. When you got two brothers who are both like that, who act like that, who are just all two unhinged motherfuckers, extremely talented, extremely motherfucking talented. But somewhere along the line, something was off in their upbringing. Because both of them niggas is nuts, man. Both of them. Like this, why is that nigga not on the field? Why is he hurt or something? What's wrong with you? Why is he not still tackling motherfuckers? Why do you even have the time to make videos about the head coach of your team killing your ex-team? What are you talking about, man? And then you got niggas feeding into conspiracy theories about Aaron Hernandez didn't kill himself. Look, let me just be honest with you. So people can stop talking to me about fucking Aaron Hernandez. I don't have a problem with the player Aaron Hernandez. That nigga was better than Gronk, bro. When he left the game at that particular time, he was better than Gronk at that moment. The player Aaron Hernandez is totally different from what we learned who Aaron Hernandez was. I don't give a fuck about if Aaron Hernandez killed himself or not, brother. Y'all have to stop talking to me about this shit. It's not just one person. There's been plenty of people who kept sending me these clips of motherfuckers talking about Aaron Hernandez, the suicide shit. Brother, the same way I don't give a fuck about Jeffrey Epstein, whether or not he killed himself or not, it's the same motherfucking me way I don't give a fuck about Aaron Hernandez killed himself or not. That ain't for me to fucking sit around and talk about. I'm not finna dive into conspiracy theories about niggas who was on trial, who was being in jail, accused of doing some wild shit. Okay? That's not what I'm here to do. I don't waste my breath on shit like that. Not my time, my energy, none of that shit. That shit, like doing shit like that, makes motherfuckers naturally empathize and sympathize and look at that person as a victim. I'm not doing that shit. They don't deserve that from me. Whatever the fuck y'all choose to do is what y'all choose to do. But it's never gonna happen from me. Anytime I don't talk about that shit, I'm never gonna talk about that shit. He was some innocent nigga. He died an innocent man. Yeah, okay, nigga. Let that be the motherfucking case then. I know what I seen on them damn home surveillance tapes. I know what that nigga girlfriend was saying. I know the fucking the other evidence that lined up to that shit. Come on, man, I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. And I ain't no lawyer, so I ain't trying to say nigga innocent or he guilty. But I know what that nigga was in there for. And I ain't finna go off no conspiracy theories because his teammates were saying he wasn't like that. You know what I mean? Niggas gotta stop trying to go off what his teammates said. You think my teammates knew me best, bro? Fuck no. Let me proudly tell you, fuck no. You think I knew my teammates best? Fuck no, I didn't give a fuck. Nigga, do you know the plays or not? Is you funny or not, nigga? Give a fuck about what his team, that's not the Chico I know. Give a fuck about the Chico you knew. Nigga, the Chico you knew ain't the fucking Chico that Odin Lloyd knew, nigga. The fuck are you talking about? I'm just sick and tired of you niggas talking about acting like it's a conspiracy theory around this nigga's death. Man, look, wrap that nigga the fuck up and package that nigga off to the side, man. It's 2023, I ain't finna get into no motherfucking conspiracy theory over no goddamn Aaron Hernandez. Y'all niggas is 6 years too late, nigga. Whenever the fuck that shit happened, y'all niggas is far too motherfucking me late. I don't give a fuck. Tom Brady don't even play. Man, Tom Brady don't even play in the NFL no more. And now you niggas want to talk about that shit. Man, move next. Move the fuck along, man. Real motherfucker me talk. But moving on, man. Hey, let's get into French Montana real fast. I didn't know about this situation. Apparently, there's a bodyguard who's been in the hospital for, over 8 months, I believe. French Montana's ex-bodyguard. Let me pull this up right fast. This shit's kind of crazy. I never really thought shit like this was something that wouldn't get highlighted in hip-hop. There was a security guard for French Montana who took a bullet, and he is speaking out. He's been in the hospital for 8 months with no help. This man has a family, he has kids, he got all that. The reason why I say I didn't know things like this wouldn't be getting discussed in hip-hop is because in hip-hop, shootings are big. Shootings are huge in culture. Shootings are things that make rappers have a, should I say storyline? What a concept for the next album. The attention gets highlighted on rappers once they get involved in shootouts and things like that. When you have a rapper like a French Montana who's been involved in a shootout, those are things that gets reported. When you hear about a security guard who took a bullet in a shootout for French Montana, I don't know if it's just me being oblivious, me being ignorant. I don't really know what to call it. I automatically would assume that security guard would be taken care of. Now, I'm not saying they should get a Rolls Royce. I'm not saying you should buy a nigga a mansion. I'm not saying you should do anything in particular. But I would think that a man taking a bullet for you, to however you're able to repay that man, you would do that. And that supersedes being in the industry. That supersedes anything. I think that's a human thing. Like, if a nigga helps me out, I'm grateful for that. If a nigga took a bullet for me, oh my God, what the fuck? Nigga, I'm patting my pockets immediately. What do I have on me type shit? To know that the security guard has been in the hospital for 8 months with no help from French Montana is fucking absurd, brother. French Montana, you's a bitch ass nigga because you're not helping this man. This man took a bullet for you. Now, I'm not sitting there saying you called, shot, and told him take a bullet for you. The simple fact that somebody put their life on the line and got shot, even if he didn't do some heroic shit where he ran and, it's like the movies and jumped sideways and took the bullet for you type shit. Even if it was an attempt on your life, if it was a music set, whatever the fuck it was, and you was there and somebody got shot while you were there, you should take care of that person. I'm not saying buy this nigga an iced out VVS chain, but damn, take care of nigga hospital bills. You got all these motherfucking songs with Sway Lee going over to Africa and shit, doing this goddamn African tribe dance ritual songs and shit, trying to invade the motherfucking me culture, but your bitch ass can't take care of a nigga, take a bullet for you? You can't take care of that man? You can't make sure he get, I ain't saying he get the best goddamn me doctors in the country, but he can't get the goddamn me best doctor in motherfucking me Georgia? Wherever the fuck, he can't get top-notch service. You can't make sure that man bills ain't paid. When he get out, you can't, get him a car. How many strippers you done gave motherfucking me, Birkin bags and shit? How many motherfucking chains you done bought your homies and shit? How many times you done bought yourself some meaningless bullshit, drop 5K, 10K on bullshit? You can't go take care of this man bills. He ain't got no help. He shouldn't be speaking out for shit. If there's one person that shouldn't be speaking out for nothing, asking for nothing, needing for nothing, it's a nigga that took a bullet for you, my nigga. Like, what? Man. This shit, man, and like I said, man, you gotta put yourself in motherfuckers' situation and shoes, man, to understand like what's going on. Like, as much as I try to understand, why would French Montana not make sure this nigga's okay? The only thing I can come up to is he just an ain't shit ass nigga. He don't give a fuck. There's no way, like, cause if the nigga died, then what? Ain't you supposed to take care of the funeral at least? Ain't that what's supposed to happen? Like, is it just me? Because maybe niggas is hearing this and saying, nah, that's some sucker ass shit. He shouldn't have been there type shit. I get it. We all some broke ass niggas and we in a, you know what I'm saying, we in a situation where we just chilling. We all broke on the block. And niggas just start shooting at a crowd of us and niggas get hit. I get that. But even if real nigga and me, if the niggas was trying to kill me and one of my mans get hit, I'ma feel fucked up about it. I'ma try to do something to let the family know, look, I'm sorry. Even if you gotta go to that family house and take that heat, take that ridicule, that pain, that anger from that family. If you gotta go through that moment, you gotta do something. But if you a motherfucking multi-millionaire ass nigga, even if you not a multi-millionaire, even if you just a nigga with a bag, brother, you a wealthy $100,000 nigga. If a nigga took a bullet for you, you gonna let that nigga be hurting in the hospital for 8 months? Come on, man. Like, look, bro. Man, I don't know what this says about French Montana to y'all. I don't know. I hope it ain't true. But to me, lets me know you's a bitch ass nigga, B. Because it's a lot. See, this shit is about life and death, man. And when I see videos of this man speaking, I see little kids, little girls running up to him crying and shit like that, man. I think about a nigga risked his whole life being around you. Like I said, it ain't have to be heroic ass, you know what I'm saying? Lead, then, you know what I'm saying, push you out the way and jump and get shot. It ain't gotta be none of that. Some of the fact he was on security, on duty. Security for you, bitch ass nigga. And you ain't helping that man. And anyway, the minimum wage, we just taking care of the hospital bills. Like I said, I would think that's a fight. That's enough. Take care of the hospital bills. When he get out and he healed, everybody here go a 10-piece. You know, here go what these rappers like, a 10-piece, a Twinkie, $10,000 to shopping spree ain't shit to you niggas, right? Here my nigga go $10,000, dog. Hey, my nigga, I fuck with you. If you really got millions like that, you could get that nigga 100,000, change his whole life type shit. Hey man, stop the security shit. Here go 100K. You know what I'm saying? Do right. Or if you want to be personal security for me, fuck you. We finna rock out, my nigga. Cause I know you about your shit. But it's not what happens. It's not what the fuck happens. In this life shit, man, you gotta value your life because it's clear when motherfuckers don't value yours. When you don't value your life, man, it becomes evident to the other motherfuckers because they don't value yours either. Like, so that's why I never, nigga, I'm a big dude. Nigga say, go be security for fucking what? Putting my life on the line for any of these niggas. You want me to put my life on the line for a nigga that won't put his life on the line for me? What world is that? For some money, man? Fuck no, nigga. I got a mama, nigga. Hey, I got a mama, I got a daughter, I got a little brother, I got some bitches I be fucking. Somebody gonna miss me. And I ain't trying to make that day to day, nigga. Real motherfucker be talk. French Montana's a hoe ass nigga for that shit, man. For real. But moving on, man, before we get the fuck up out of here, man. You know, news came out about what's the boy named Jordan Poole and Draymond Green. Remember that fight that happened last season? Before the season had kicked off around this time last season. Exactly probably a year ago. The fight between Draymond Green and Jordan Poole is what ultimately ruined their season. The continuity was never really there. The chemistry wasn't really there anymore. When times got hard, it really was just Steph or bust type shit. And that's what really derailed that team. Now, of course, they ran to a buzzsaw, which was called the Lakers, but they also had a uphill battle, you know, so that was self-inflicted early on when it came into the basketball season. You would think as time goes on, we would get away from discussing that fight, but it's been clear and evident that I don't think that's going to be a story that dies anytime soon. Probably for the next year, guaranteed. But I say for the next 2 years, it's going to be a thing. As long as Draymond Green is in the league, I think that's going to be a problem, or at least going to be a topic that's going to be brought up because we're at the point now where we're around a year anniversary of Jordan Poole getting knocked out by Draymond Green, and now we're finally getting revelations to what actually was said, what actually happened, and what led up to the moments of him getting his ass knocked the fuck out. It's interesting because if you just go off the tweets that you see on social media, on X, then you will say, okay, he was in there talking crazy shit, told Draymond Green, you an expensive backpack for 30 be carrying you around all over the motherfucking place. All that, then you would say, okay, then that's when Draymond Green hit him. I'm choosing to take my information from Gilbert Arenas, someone who's plugged in, who has sources, who played for that franchise, someone who's in the media space as a player. He's getting told certain motherfucking things. His breakdown was good enough for me to believe it. It comes down to the things that was said from, we just scored that bitch. The things that was said from Jordan Poole to Draymond Green about him being expensive backpack, about him being carried, about him not being shit, is absolutely true. But Gilbert Arenas said that happened the day before. Says the day before Jordan Poole and they're getting fucking busy. It's Jordan Poole versus Steph Curry, that bitch. Jordan Poole up there, pulling that bitch up, looking like Steph himself, against Steph himself. They say he and that motherfucker busting their ass at the same time, talking mad shit to Draymond Green. Saying, yeah, nigga, you an expensive backpack for 30. They paying you all this money, you can't do shit I can do. He out there saucing niggas up, hitting that bitch from everywhere, telling Draymond he ain't shit. They said game point came around. Draymond got a steal, fast break, get the layup. He missed that bitch. But the rebound goes out to motherfucking me Steph Curry. Steph Curry get the motherfucking me three-handed. Jordan Poole like, God, nigga, you ain't shit. You getting carried by Steph. Steph can carry your whole career, yada, 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 yada. So everything they said that Jordan Poole said is absolutely true from what Gilbert Arenas said. But he says the actual punch, the actual fight didn't happen until the next day. When they say Draymond Green came in there on 10 on a different type of vibe, where he wasn't being the usual Draymond Green, which comes to the defense, which details, lends to be a supporting detail to what I heard a year ago from Stephen A. Smith and other people in the media saying that there was things going on in Draymond Green's personal life that mentally he wasn't in the right mind state, which comes out to be something that had to go on with his baby mother, his kids and stuff like that. They say Draymond came in on a different type of time. Draymond Green came in that motherfucker, it was game 7 type shit. They say they scrimmaging this time. They say Jordan Poole not playing. Jordan Poole on the sideline today, on this next day. They say Draymond Green, that motherfucker balling, nigga. It's game 7. He dropping 35 on niggas, busting niggas' ass. He trying to get that energy up out of motherfucking Jordan Poole that he was getting the day before. But Jordan Poole ain't trying to fuck with Jordan Poole. Like, nigga, I already know what type of time it is. He guess when you see the video of Draymond Green getting up in his face, Jordan Poole pushing up by his face, next thing you know, nigga, Draymond Green knocked his ass out.
Wow.
So if that's the story, I gotta be honest with you. I feel exactly how I felt the moment this was breaking news. As much as I fuck with Draymond Green, as much as I can look at Jordan Poole and understand why a nigga would want to punch the fuck out of Jordan Poole, Draymond Green was absolutely fucking wrong, bro. Okay, you have a personal situation going on. I don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that baby mama drama shit feel like. You know what I'm saying? But I do understand as an adult, my nigga, as a man, a grown ass man, I don't know this has to be a professional athlete, but as an adult, grown ass man with responsibilities, there's never been a time where your personal life could affect your professional life and that can be accepted as okay. It's never a time. For you to haul off and knock your teammate out is fucking wild. It's not even about the knockout part. It's about you punching him. Because if you punch him and didn't knock him out, I would still feel the same motherfucking way. Is it heightened because he was knocked the fuck out? Absolutely. But the simple fact you punched that man because of what exactly? Because if you didn't punch him when he called you an expensive backpack, you took that like a man. When he was talking that shit and busting your ass, you took that like a man. The sucker move, the sucker shit is you instigating him and probing and picking a motherfucking fight when he clearly wasn't entertaining your ass. And when he wasn't giving you the energy that you was so desperately desiring, you knocked him out. So I fuck with Draymond, but I've never been hesitant to call niggas out on some sucker ass shit. And like I said, when you got those matchups, it's only twice a year because he is a Washington Wizard now. When you got those matchups when it comes to Golden State, when he visits them, when Golden State visits him in Washington, when you have those two matchups, that's going to be the number one storyline that's going to be pushed leading up until that tip-off. And even during that game, don't let it be a hard foul, which I can pretty much anticipate. Don't let it be a matchup, you know what I'm saying, a switch off on the pick, Draymond guarding Jordan Poole. He tug on his jersey a little bit, they get face to face. What you think the announcer's gonna say? Don't let Mike Breen say, bang! You looking for niggas putting up threes, it's Draymond Green swinging on niggas.
Wow.
But that's gonna be the storyline. I think it's gonna be an interesting storyline going forward. But if that's the true story of what happened, there is no justification for hitting that young man. There is none. Nigga, you are a backpack for Steph Curry. You should be. I'm a proud Louis, nigga. What the fuck? You should be happy about that. You being a proud backpack is gonna get you to the NBA Hall of Fame. You being a proud backpack got you more relevant than you probably ever would have been. So, Draymond Green, yeah, if you hit that man because your baby mama was keeping the kids from you, bro, that's some wild ass shit. I'm gonna leave it at that, but that's some wild ass shit, B. I wish a nigga would hit me because his baby mama doing some shit. Come on, man. Get the fuck out my face. Real talk. Before we get up out of here, man, like I mentioned top of the episode, we got a very, very big fight going on tonight, man. You got Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. This is going to be an interesting fight. I got Canelo Alvarez, obviously. Jermell Charlo is jumping up 2 weight classes. The original fight was for Canelo versus Jermall Charlo, but apparently Jermall Charlo got a bunch of shit going on in his personal life to where his twin brother, who 2 weight classes smaller, accepted the weight difference, jumped to 2 weight classes, and now trying to, you know what I'm saying, make his name in boxing legacy, boxing history. I expect Canelo Alvarez to win. He should win. He's the bigger fighter. Jermell Charlo is bigger and taller. He's taller, I should say, and he has more length. But when it comes to actual size, you know what I'm saying, being a stout motherfucker, it's Canelo Alvarez clearly. Canelo Alvarez knows like to be hit at that weight class. Jermell Charlo doesn't. Jermell Charlo does have skill. You want to hope he can keep that skill, you know what I'm saying, try to outbox Canelo. But once you get hit, bro, and you moving up, we didn't just move up 1 weight class. You moved up 2. And once you get hit by niggas that big, you really don't know how your body gonna react until you in that motherfucker. And if it's your body start reacting a way you've never truly ever felt your body react before, especially if it's like early in the fight, like round 2 when you get hit, and your body start acting like how it was acting around 10 of a normal fight, that can do something psychologically to a motherfucker. That can make a nigga really get fucked up in there. You would hate to see Jermell Charlo get knocked out. I do, on the best slip, have it being stopped by a TKO or knockout for Canelo Alvarez. As much as I want to see that, I would hate for that to happen to Jermell Charlo, just because I do kind of want to see the Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Crawford fight if that whole Errol Spence shit doesn't get altered in any motherfucking way. So it's a big fight. It's a big fight just because it's an interesting fight. You know, so it's one of those things that kind of crept up on us. It's one of those things that you knew when it got announced, but it kind of crept up on you. It don't have that same steam that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford had. It definitely doesn't have that same steam. Canelo's gonna bring the numbers because it's fucking Canelo. But I don't know how many people is tuning in because it's a Charlo fight. To me, you only know Charlo if you truly, you know what I'm saying, fuck with boxing for real. So I think it's going to be a good fight. Hopefully it's a good fight. Hopefully we win some money tonight. And hopefully motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, put on a good show. At the end of the day, if you bet money, of course you want to win, but you also just want to see a good fucking fight. I want to see niggas go out there and put on a fucking classic. Put on a motherfucking performance that niggas can walk away and be like, you know what? Them niggas left it all out in that motherfucking ring. That's why I love UFC. Like, if UFC, if you ain't bringing it, you gonna get your ass knocked the fuck out immediately. Niggas ain't playing around. Niggas ain't wasting no fucking time. The only nigga that wastes time in the octagon is Israel Adesanya. Everybody else, they going for the gusto in that bitch. And boxing, it's like niggas don't even try to really start fighting until round 6 or 7 type shit. Niggas try to fill each other out, pause, for the first 6 goddamn rounds. So it's like, I just want to see a great fucking fight, a performance that how niggas was talking about Roberto Duran and all them niggas and Hitman Hearns and all them, you know, those fights from back in the days. I want to see one of those now. I'm tired of niggas talking about the biggest fight we had is Floyd Pacquiao to motherfucking me Wilder Fury. That's a huge gap. And niggas didn't even appreciate the motherfucking me onslaught, the motherfucking me showcase of dominance that Floyd did in that fight. And niggas all can recognize and universally recognize that Deontay Wilder truly shouldn't have been in that ring with Tyson Fury 3 fucking times. So hopefully tonight, Charlo puts on the motherfucking performance of his career. Hopefully Canelo Alvarez lives up to be Canelo Alvarez, my boy Saul. Hopefully we just get a great fucking fight. Hopefully I win some money on the side. And we go from there, man. But with that being said, I think that's all we motherfucking got. Let's run through the document so we ain't missed nothing. We got J. Cole saying Candyman. Us, can we stop the whole motherfucking men interviewing women based off their sexual preferences, their sexual lifestyle shit? It's time to wrap Brittany Renner ass up. Vlad solving a Tupac murder years ago, but y'all caught him a culture vulture. A YouTuber being shot while being pranked. A YouTuber shot while pranking the wrong motherfucker. Chandler Jones being a nut. Fresh Montana taking care of the people that saved his life. Jordan Poole versus Draymond Green fight reason revealed. And the Canelo versus Charlo motherfucking fight. Yeah. That's all we got, man. Great ass motherfucking episode, bro. So with that being said, you already know I give it up, man. DJ, drop that fire ass beat, my nigga. Great episode, bro. Great motherfucking episode. It's been a nice motherfucking Saturday so far. You had the USC versus Colorado game that went down earlier. Great game. It was a great motherfucking game. You see why Shedeur Sanders is him. Shedeur is him. Put Shedeur behind a fucking competent offensive line, which I've been telling niggas from the get-go. Yes, no one expects Colorado to do anything because the trenches, they're going to lose them battles when it really comes time to win. When it comes time to go against the big name schools, they're going to lose in the trenches, bro. But when it comes to skill players, quarterback, running back, receivers, DBs, they got that shit on lock, my nigga. But that game was great. 48-41, I believe it was. They covered the spread. They're supposed to lose by over 21 points. They covered the spread. They was down. They could have went south real bad, but the niggas did their motherfucking thing. I'm happy for them boys, man. But with that being said, bro, you know I give up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them side trick with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And how I enjoy this episode, man. We out this motherfucker. Peace. Damn. Big Shedeur, huh? Big Shedeur, huh? Big Shedeur, huh? Damn. Hey, Big Shedeur, man. Hey, look, man, I'm not a nigga that champion losers, man. You know, niggas did lose the game. But it's just understanding the expectations coming into the season. The niggas won a game last year. And every game they lost last year, they went 1-11. They lost on an average of 29 points. Losing games on an average of 29 points is fucking crazy, bro. Like, that shouldn't even be a fucking program at that point. So to see them already coming here and nigga triple what they won last year, you know what I'm saying, and have this media attention, which you know is only going to generate interest from other kids in these inner cities, and other kids who moms and dads grew up watching prime time, they going to send their kids to go to prime, bro. I would. I'm not sending my fucking son to go to fucking Nick Saban. For fucking what? For what? Yeah, I was sending my kids to Nick Saban if Deion Sanders wasn't a fucking thing. If the transfer portal wasn't a fucking thing. This isn't 10 years ago, nigga. Nigga, this is a whole new motherfucking me day. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send my fucking son to go play in fucking me that postcard view in front of them fucking mountains being coached by ex-NFL coaches and shit, other NFL Hall of Famers, to be coached by Deion fucking Sanders, a nigga who wasn't only just a fucking hero to me growing up, but still some way, somehow very prominent and tapped into the culture when it comes to the youth football. Like, bro, I'm sending my son there. And any kids that's tapped in with the culture, they gonna want to go there, bro. Like, it's a new fucking day, bro. So when I look at that whole Colorado shit, it really wasn't about this year. This year was just about them showcasing some type of hope type shit. That's why I said to kick off the season, they won that TCU game. Oh my fucking God. And they won that bitch. When they was 21 point dogs, and they won that bitch. That's all they had to do was showcase a little bit of hope, showcase that they actually know what the fuck he talking about. Give them a fuse, get some beefy boys up front. Come on, man. That's all them niggas need. Don't let Shadur get a fucking O-line, bro. It's gonna be raps for niggas, but it's gonna be interesting, bro. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see what goes forward with them Colorado boys, man. But that being said, man, it's a great motherfucking episode 177. Thin line between genius and insanity. Hosted by yours truly, OG. Hatch, you know the fuck it is, man. We out this bitch, man. Peace.
Welcome to Raw is
OG! Hatch, you know the fuck it is. What's playing me, man?
Yeah.